Welcome to Dawn of Titans with DBR. Today we're looking at Spearmen, or as I like to call them, cannon fodder. The blood of patriots, of my kingdom at least, giving up their lives for the betterment of Titans. Alright, but continuing on the Unit Use series, we're going to show you today how to use Spearmen in your battles. Now I like to use Spearmen not on garrisons because they're straightforward attacks, but on land raids for sure, because they are, well, they have enough life to stay alive long enough to let your distance or ranged troops actually attack the enemy, do enough damage per second so that you don't have to worry about the rest of the battle. So let's jump right in here and take a look at a high-level battle with a high-level Titan, because both are necessary if you're going to go up the echelons. So let's jump right in. Let's see. Sure, that looks good. We got a level 17 Titan on defense. We've got level 17 troops with some 14s to back them up. Goliath, a total strength of 65,000. That's more than I'm going to be attacking with. I'm going to be attacking with, I believe, around 55,000. So we've got my Dura on here, level 36 with 28,000 health. Hits 1,300 on fire damage. And we're going to throw in 2 to 3 Spearmen. I usually use 2. And we're going to throw in, get out of there, a bunch of Grenadiers, right? Grenadiers to back them up. That's 55,000. I'm going to throw in, I don't need a shield because my Durat's not going to fall, I don't believe. I'll throw in a freeze just in case, a terror because I hate those. And, sure, a cloud. Poison cloud is great. Very good damage. You just have to keep in mind that poison cloud sits there as an area of effect where you planted it. So if people are walking through, you want to put it kind of slightly ahead of them. One of these days I'll do a spell. I'll do a spell tutorial series or something. But all right, now this is one of the surround maps, and I've had questions on this. I'll do maybe even a video based on that. But what I like to do in this map is just throw my Titan up right in between those two units so he sucks them both in. Take a Spearman unit and throw it down here so my Grenadiers don't get hit. All Grenadiers attack that. In fact, I might even move this guy a little closer. He's going to circle around here too slowly to really do anything. He's going to circle around slowly too. So I'm going to put this right here just in case. And that looks good. So what you got to do is you got to watch your surroundings. That's going to die immediately. So then you want these guys to go over here and take this out. You want these guys to take this out, and the rest of them should really hold the line here because these Spearmen are going to lose to these pikemen unless you hit them. So we're going to hit them. And here's the main thing. I don't really care if I lose Spearmen. They're very, very cheap. They're basically supposed to just guarantee I don't lose any Grenadiers because the Grenadiers are costly, right? So if I lose a couple Spearmen, that's okay. And then if I'm really lucky, look, I saved one. One of them didn't die. Looks like they got one shot off back there. That's okay. It's about minimizing losses, so I give myself a B- on this one. I wasn't watching that upper left corner closely enough. Can't all be perfect, right? But that's, maybe that means I just need one more Spearman unit, since that Spearman unit didn't hold long enough, or maybe I had them too close. They got hit by a little, collateral damage there. I think that was a pikeman group that came up and hit them. Nope, used them to collect a spell. Nope, stay out of battle, please. And sure, we picked up a freeze, so then we're going to finish that off. And then after that, it's just the same thing as ever. My Titan wasn't about to fall. It's always nice. The higher level Titan you have, the easier these battles are going to be, of course. Really, people spend too much time not leveling up their Titans. There's other things you got to do, but really, if you don't have a high level Titan, please go out there and level them up. They've got Titan arenas. They've got the monuments, so go out and take use of it. So there we go. Easy battle win, right? And not very many losses despite the surrounded nature. Because my Titan was so powerful, I don't have to worry about the spawn place, right? He takes care of all spawning units. That's the whole point of your Titan, really, in these battles. Let's take a look at something else. Let's jump into something slightly harder. Let's see what this guy's got. 59, 58. I guess everything's about the same, isn't it? 45, beautiful. Here we go, 66, sure, why not? Yeah, a lot more units, level 16s though. But let's try it out. Let's see what he throws us. The food lands, you'll notice the food lands and the gold lands all have different spawning maps, but they tend to spawn the same too. So you can kind of anticipate what you're going to have to go against in an effort to... Really? Fine, Titan's going without relics. Let's do it. Got time for this. I'm going to do 2 Spearmen again, just because that tends to be my formula. You'll notice I didn't even use my spells. I'm actually a little stingy with spells. I don't mind food being lost, even in Grenadiers, which is a lot of food, but I don't mind it. As much as I mind losing spells, because that just takes time to train and it just annoys me. And I'm just a conservative player. Now, this is a beautiful map. No flanks. Not being flanked at all. It's going to spawn all from the back. So you know what that means. Everything holds. In fact, I'm going to do auto orders. And then I'm going to have my Spearmen hold. And the Spearmen, again, were spawned just in case. I brought them just in case they didn't do a map like this. This is a very easy map for me to overcome with a level 36 Dura, right? Pretty easy. Basically, the main thing you want to do here is just make sure you're taking out the back. So in this case, I would say I'm still using the Spearmen. It was a insurance policy, right? But in the battle itself, if you bring a Spearman, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to use it if the computer's going to be nice to you and actually give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, as you'll see, pikemen, since they hit so hard, they actually did quite a bit of damage to my Dura. So he may not last the battle without a spell. We'll see what happens. Especially with this back here, that nonsense. I need to take that out immediately. Let's see. It's those grenadiers are hitting him a little too heavily. Yeah, we're going to freeze. Freeze, and we're going to poison. And maybe that'll do it. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. And there's another reason you bring your Spearmen, just in case your Titan should fall. Looks like he might here in a second, and all I have left is this garbage terror spell. And Panther's the best. We won't need it because the Spearmen have come, and we're going to sort of hold them right there so they don't get damaged. Nice. How much health does he have left? Oh, he's got a bit. It's that stupid sliver at the bottom of their health shield. It's just hard to see blue on green. Dark blue on dark green, matte. The nice thing about these battles with player versus player is almost nothing unexpected happens. It's almost all expected. Whereas when you fight the monuments, if you guys have done that, the campaign, the monuments, and the Titan arena, those are all unexpected. They actually try and catch you off guard on purpose, where they spawn behind you. So these player versus player battles are actually pretty easy. You know exactly where they're going to spawn, even in the surrounding maps where they have them around you. I think the harder maps that I find tend to be the gold maps for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why the gold lands are so tough, but they are. So let's jump in and do one of those and see for the last bit of a different way to use Spearmen in defense. But as you can find, you know, my mentality still sits that if anything engages in melee combat, they're dead. That unit's going to go. It's not going to get healed. At least not this stage in the game. Maybe later on. Here we go. Sure, 75,000 with a infiltrator type Titan defending. Let's do that. I apologize to this guy for hitting him so many times. But it must be done. I'm doing it for the vine. For the vine. Spells. Freeze, terror, poison cloud. Okay? And 2 Spearmen. Alright, so gold map, hoping for a good one. Ready? Come on. The same damn one! My God. Alright, so let's move this one over here. Let's see if this time I'm going to move him a little farther up. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send... Let's do this. Let's do this. And you just stand your ground. That was enough to kill him. Okay. So we're going to go boom 1, boom 2, boom 3, boom 4. Maybe that time that'll work. Boom 1. And then we're going to go 1 there. Actually, you know what? No, take that out. These guys are going to be done. Excellent. Oh, was that... It wasn't enough? Sheesh Louise, even with 20% damage increase. Who hit him? We got flanked! What the shnay-nay-nay? Shnay-nay-nay. You're supposed to attack the Titan. Go get that spell, though. My goodness gracious. It's a good thing I have a level 36 Titan. That's terrible. Alright, you hit that. 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 He might actually fall again. I'm surprised. This is amazing. Nope. You keep going this way. Why are you standing around, man? Go kill somebody. I know that you can kill somebody. Yeah. I know that you can kill somebody. Alright. That's enough of that. But let's go find a different damn map. Alright. Alright. I hear you. Let's go attack a mountain or a river, okay? That'll give us a different map, I guarantee it. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. Mountain, or should we take on this forest? 74, 45. Definitely the forest. Let's take on the harder stuff. Level 15 to 16 units with some... That's such a random spread. We got a couple Panthers in there. Panthers are always a problem because on some maps the computer decides to flank you. And I'm okay with flanking, but they've actually gotten pretty good lately at flanking really hard. I mean, really hard. So if they go very wide, you almost have to dedicate an entire unit to go after them. Otherwise, they'll get you. They'll go after your ranged units, and they'll get them. They'll get them good. We unlocked more fire damage from Durat, which means he's now going to hit at 14-14. I love it. So let's take in 2 Spearmen. It's been working well for us. Let's take a Freeze and a Terror and a Coke and a Fry and a Raised Dead cheeseburger. And we're going to take a Spearman. I want a Coke and a Fry and a cheeseburger. That's all that I want to order. This is a weird map. And if you guys have seen my earlier videos, you know what I think about these things. The hard part is because they made the spawn so heavily forward, it's almost like you're smashed into the attack pattern they want. But as you can see, there's just enough room to do what I want to do, which is pull everybody back, so that my Titan can go towards this obstacle. Because I believe, if I recall, this is still a stand ground. This is still a unpenetrable obstacle. In other words, Grenadiers will not shoot over it. So Titan goes forward, and here's what's really weird about this map. There's a couple units in the back that are gonna go around. I love it. The Panthers, they doubled back. Oh, there's a Titan on the wall. Oh, let's go back. Let's hit him. I mean, I'm done. All right, yeah. So what I love about this is, look, here the Grenadiers go around through the forest so slowly that they can get picked off by almost anything. I mean, they're going to get picked off by everything. Anything and everything and anything and everything. And they're just going to walk into fire. Just in case they cock back there. Nope, they're dead. It's the most pointless flank in this game. That one is the most pointless flank. There is a more pointless map, but that's the most pointless flanking maneuver in the game. And as you can see, the Titan isn't even moving. What's the point? Oh, they're getting a shot off. Alright, kill him. Might as well have him go grab this. We go finish off everybody else, right? What do we got? Goliath spawning? Sheesh. Got a fireball, feeling good. Nope, go get him. Go get him, Durat. Go Durat him. What? Panther, you stay there. What are you doing? So again, you know, what you're finding here is the Spearmen, for me, are it's an insurance policy. It's basically a policy to make sure I don't get caught off guard by those flanking maps. But beyond that, as you can see, if I can save them, I'll save them. I won't use them. But they're a second line of defense if your Titan falls. They're a great shield if you're surrounded and you need just a temporary unit to take the first fire from Grenadiers or Archers as your Grenadiers hit that ranged unit. That's the second use of them. And then the third use of them is to go grab spells, basically. If you don't want to bring the Panther to do that, they can do it just as well. They're not as fast or as maneuverable. They're not as light on their feet, but they can get the job done. And there you go. Another win. Easy win. Gosh. I didn't think it would be that easy to take down 75,000. What an easy map. Alright, there you guys go. That's how you use Spearmen. Cannon fodder, spell picker-uppers, second line of defense just in case. Those are the main ways to use Spearmen. They're very cheap, even for me right now, without any discounts. And of course, we're using discounts. They're only 3,900 food. I can pick up a lot of food. I think after discounts, they're like 2,500 corn, So that's way cheaper than pikemen. And as you saw maybe in my other video, they have way more health. So they literally are designed as cannon fodder. They only hit 1,200, but they have 4,000 health. The pikemen hit 3,400, but they only have 2,300 health. So there's the big difference there. They make fantastic cannon fodder unless you want to use Goliaths, which we'll do in another video. But Goliaths, man, they cost a lot. They're expensive. They're nice steel walls, but they're expensive. All right, there you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know how you use your Spearmen. Don't forget to like and comment, and I'll see you next time on Dawn of Titans with DBR.